A man clad entirely in black walked toward Dokja, a sword hanging from his waist. Blood dripped from his fingers as he flicked it away casually. He stopped a few paces away, scrutinized Dokja with cold eyes, and asked bluntly, "Who the hell are you?" Dokja stared at him, stunned. The sheer pressure the man exuded made it hard to breathe. He thought to himself that he didn't stand a chance against someone like this. Desperately, he activated his character profile skill. A system window appeared in front of him. Personal skill. Character profile activated. There is too much information about this character. Converting character profile to character summary. Name, Junghyuk Yu. Attribute, the Regressor, 3rd round, mythical, pro gamer. Personal skills, Eye of the Sage level 8, Close Combat level 8, Weapons Proficiency level 8, Mental Barrier 5, Crowd Control level 5, Reasoning level 5, Lie Detection. Before Dokja could process the information, a hand shot out and grabbed him by the neck. Junghyuk Yu lifted him effortlessly, dangling him over the broken edge of the bridge. His voice was ice cold as he asked, "How are you still alive?" Dokja coughed violently, gasping for air. He recognized the man at once. This was the embodiment of the first method of surviving the apocalypse. The Regressor, Junghyuk Yu, the very man whose return would trigger a cascade of disasters and tragedies. At a distance, Hyunsung shielded his eyes and muttered in frustration that he couldn't see anything, speculating there might be another barrier like the one in the subway. Meanwhile, Sangha silently prayed in her heart, calling out Dokja's name. Still strangling him, Junghyuk Yu demanded again, "Name." Dokja blinked through the pain. "What? Your name?" Dokja silently cursed the man's arrogance. He definitely fit the mold of a classic protagonist. Forcing the words out, he replied, "Dokja Kim." Junghyuk tilted his head slightly. "What a strange name." "I get that a lot," Dokja said dryly. Without warning, Junghyuk drove his fist into Dokja's stomach. The force nearly made Dokja black out. "You've got a strong body," Junghyuk remarked coldly. "Looks like you've already figured out how to use coins." "Yeah," Dokja wheezed. "I assume you've—" He didn't get to finish. Another punch hit him in the ribs. He clenched his jaw, cursing internally. How could Junghyuk be this powerful after only one main scenario and a sub-scenario? It was inhuman. Junghyuk warned him sharply, "Don't waste your breath. Just answer my questions." Dokja groaned internally. This was exactly what he'd hoped to avoid. Early in the story, Junghyuk was the most dangerous man alive, utterly ruthless after regressing 3 times. At this point, he was willing to do anything to survive. Dokja tried to hold his ground. "Well, then show me some respect." Junghyuk narrowed his eyes. "Why should I?" He raised his fist again, but this time Dokja caught it midair. Junghyuk's eyes widened slightly in surprise. Dokja met his gaze and said, "Because I'm older than you, pro-gamer Junghyuk Yu. You're the one who should show some respect." A system message popped up in front of Dokja. "Junghyuk Yu has become cautious of you." Junghyuk's voice dropped. "Do you know who I am?" Dokja replied casually, "Of course. I work for a game company." Inwardly, he admitted it was a lie. Junghyuk had always been a fictional character to him, nothing more than lines in 3 ways to survive the apocalypse. But now, standing face to face, it all felt real. "You're pretty famous," he added. "I used to be a fan." Though his words were partly fabricated, there was truth in them. Dokja had followed Junghyuk's entire journey through 3,000 episodes. He had cheered for him, hated him, cried for him. He had lived every chapter alongside him. Junghyuk looked at him, seemingly moved for a brief moment. "A fan? I haven't heard that in a while. I'll forgive your impudence, but it won't change anything." "I figured." Junghyuk's voice grew sharp. "I have only one question. How did you survive the subway?" Dokja had been expecting this. "If I tell you, will you let me live?" "That depends on your answer." Dokja didn't believe him for a second. He could tell by Junghyuk's expression that the man had already decided on a course of action. He wasn't the only reader of TUSA. He could read Junghyuk like a book. A system message appeared. "Your understanding of Junghyuk Yu has increased." "You already have a high understanding of this character. You have unlocked level 2 of your personal skill, Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. Activate personal skill?" Dokja was startled as Junghyuk's inner thoughts suddenly echoed in his mind. Only Hyunsung Lee and Namwoon Kim were supposed to survive, but Namwoon is dead. Others lived instead. Who is this man? If he's a threat, I'll kill him. Dokja blinked. Can I read his thoughts now, like I did with Namwon? He smirked and began to answer. How I managed to survive is... The system displayed the remaining time. Time remaining 5 minutes and 1 second. Junghyuk looked at him, surprised. You cleared the scenario by killing insects? Dokja nodded. I got lucky. I spotted the kid with the insects after he fell during the explosion in the car ahead. Junghyuk processed this in silence. The outcome had shifted drastically from what he remembered. Dokja observed him closely, aware that this must have been shocking to the regressor. There was supposed to be a brutal battle in subway car 38807. Only Namwon and Hyunsung should have survived. Did he change the future by triggering the explosion too early? Dokja wondered. Junghyuk's mind turned dark. Something's off. This guy's too calm for someone new to this. It's like none of this is fazing him. He must have killed Namwon. He's more than just useful. He's dangerous. Dokja spoke up again. If you're done asking questions, can you let me go? We need to get into Oksu Station. We're almost out of time. Junghyuk's grip on Dokja's throat tightened. Not so fast. Everything fits too perfectly. His right eye began to glow with golden light. Dokja's heart skipped. This is bad. He's using Eye of the Sage. He knew what that meant. The Eye of the Sage wasn't just for reading character profiles. It revealed hidden information as well. An SS-grade skill and one of Junghyuk's most dangerous abilities. But then something strange happened. A different system message appeared. Personal skill, the fourth wall activated. The fourth wall has detected the detection skill, Eye of the Sage. The fourth wall has blocked the Eye of the Sage. A sudden jolt of electric energy spiked from Dokja's body, striking Junghyuk's eye. He flinched and staggered back, stunned by the feedback. What are you? Junghyuk muttered. At that moment, another system window popped up. Sub-scenario, escape. Category sub, difficulty D. Clear condition, cross the collapsed bridge and enter Oksu Station. Time limit, 20 minutes. Reward, 200 coins. Penalty for failure. Time remaining, 2 minutes and 14 seconds.